What up, world? What up, media? I am Drewize, and this is DrewizeTopics. Thank you for clicking on this particular topic this morning, early morning. And thank you for viewing my previous videos here on YouTube called DrewizeTopics. I definitely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. All real, all sincerity, all genuine. And just like I've been said before, the world and the world leaders will definitely know my name and what type of God that I serve and bow down to, and that He said I will be in men that believes in Him, and they will know that I am in that man, and they will know that I am God, So, I don't care if I'm bare chest or not, But this topic is so true, it is so real, that the elders, like black men elders, they are laughing at men my age. Why? Because they're not seeing with their own eyes, of their weary eyes, of their old up in age eyes, of a strong, upright black man, young, what the elders are really seeing today, that these young black men between the age of 24 through 35 and up, the elders I'm talking about, when you reach the age of 70 and up, and they said, I have not seen yet in this time era of the 2017, 21st century, me as a older man, me as a older and wiser man, that even though I did not do anything with my life for strengthen my core, strengthen my body, and my health is deteriorating. But what I see today, these young men, these young boys, they ain't strong. They ain't no real man I see. They only want to do is sag their britches and use these women for leverage. Want to fight each other. This topic is, I tell you how a imperfection man in today's time, this era, the 21st century, 2017, a man that demonstrate, have characteristics of strength, and the world will, man or woman, will see that strength in that individual. You don't have to be a mighty of a man, of a form, of a physique, no. But it's more attraction when a man in his form is right. His body is well strengthened, He may have beauty, But this man, imperfection man, that has strength, he's young, he's upright. The world could say, that young man, someone or whoever raised that man right. I would tell you how a young person, I'm talking about, you could be 25 through 29 and be upright, strong, have strength and beauty. Now, strength don't come from you can lift the heaviest object. Strength don't come from when you want to show off your talent of strength. That's not where strength comes from. You know what I'm saying? Strength don't come from how you look. No. Strength comes from this. You can deal with a situation, you know, that is tough. That is a hardship, you know. You can deal with a situation that is so hard and hard and hard. That is a difficulty. But you as an individual, there are some young men out there, not only myself, out there in the world somewhere, you know. It may not be many, you know, but it's a small percentage. Strength comes from you endure that what you're going through. Strength comes from you endure putting up with that person that you love. You know? Strength comes from you overcoming something and you bouncing back. True enough, strong man can break. Strong man can be brought down. Strong man can be, you know, can fall. Even when you put steel, iron, underwater, what happens? Eventually over time, it rusts, you know? I tell you what is strength. I tell you what strength. If you're a black man that have love for a black woman, and this black woman been through so much with other black men that treat her wrong, and she go through a situation of pain, and she have addiction when it comes to drinking this nectar of choice of addiction of called alcohol. You know, she can take you through the ringer. She can 1 minute be cool, next minute she this something else. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you have strength to keep enduring and strength to carry on with this woman, black woman. You know, you will be weak when all that built up and you are frustrated, you are angry, you know what I'm saying? And it will turn to hurt. What's she gonna do to you? You know what I'm saying? And then she found out that she had a man, a black man, that was strong enough to deal with my foolishness, you know what I'm saying? Strong enough to deal with my headache and my choices that I chose to make. And I sent him through. And I'm not going to admit right away. When I get old enough, when I get later in my years, then I'm going to admit that I'm going to go to that man if I see him again out in the world. You know, I'm going to say I am wrong. You know what I'm saying? I am sorry for putting you through that. I was young, you know. See, if a black man demonstrate that, dealing with a black woman nowadays, if a black man demonstrate having strength like that to deal with a black woman today, like that, because black women are not the same like long ago. You know, back in the 40s, the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. You know, these women, black women today, are something else. You know what I'm saying? Something else. When they get with a black man, a real black man, a black man that have characteristics of strength, you know what I'm saying? A characteristics of strength. You know? Women by nature, black or white, you are more drawn and attracted to a man that have characteristics and come off and look of strength. You know what I'm saying? Fact, an example. Line 3 man up. You have a fat man, obese man, a skinny spaghetti man, And some man looked like a Greek art of a statue of a monument. His form is right. His body is well strengthened. His muscles are well grown. You know? And you mean tell me you gonna choose the fat man or the skinny man? I don't think so. You will not. You choose man number 3. That is the man, his form is right. You know? It's strong. His body is strong. It's well formed and developed. See? Black man today, you can't take no black woman now. You can't put up with a black woman that have an addiction and a problem and suffer through a pain. You cannot take it. And when she take you through the ringer, you're so quick to say, I got to get the hell out of here. I got to get on the midnight train past Georgia. Gladys Knight will be glad to be still singing that song with the pimps when you leave. You know? I have strength. I ain't going to talk about the next black man. Young. I have strength. You know? I have strength to put up with something like that. You know? And be out in the world somewhere. Doing a wilderness of a exodus. You know? Strength don't come from you lifting heavy objects. Strength don't comes when you test your strength with another man and see you go power. That's not where strength comes from. Strength comes from you can endure and pick yourself back up again. You know? Strength comes from when you at your lowest point. Your lowest point. Brought down. You know? At your lowest. At your lowest. In some way or somehow, you pray to God. And you quote that scripture. I think it's Proverbs. It said, the wise one, will prevail. Who have knowledge will muster up strength. See, God, Jehovah, said, I will strengthen you. I am with you. You know what I'm saying? That's why the elderly black men are laughing at these young men today around my age. They are like, oh my goodness, that's not no man that I see. That ain't no strong, productive man, upright man that I see. No, it's not. He trained his mind as a young person to be some thug or something, you know? He trained his mind to sag his britches, not knowing what that really means. Think it's okay. But when a man like me come around, and the elders look, what the? That's what I'm talking about. One elderly man, he like in his 70s, possibly 80 something now. He said, you know what? When you get my age, this is what he told me. He said, when you get my age, young man, you're going to be a bad mama jamma. That's what he said. And I'm not tooting my own horn and think I'm better than somebody. But I'm telling you where strength comes from. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't have to lift the biggest item. You don't have to challenge the biggest man to test your strength. No, strength comes from within. You know, that's where strength comes from. Jesus has strength to endure that type of pain of a punishment. He has strength to the very end. You know? But before him, Samson has strength. Great strength that God touched him and been with him and told his mother, follow these instructions twice and do not cut his hair. You know? God told his mother, Samson's mother, don't drink alcohol or eat forbidden food or raisins. Don't eat it. You know? And do not cut his hair. He repeated himself twice. See? That's where strength comes from. But what brought down Samson was by a no good woman that he fell in love with, that was working with the enemy to bring him down because he was killing so many of the Philistines. You know? Samson, great man of strength. You know? Man ripped off an iron gate with his bare hands and carried up a steep hill. Man killed 300 men with his bare hands and got so dehydrated. He prayed to God and restored him again. You know? But strong men can be brought down. You know? One is by a no good woman. Yes. You will be brought down. I don't care how strong you as a man. I've been brought down by a woman. You know? I've been brought down. And she was feeding off my strength that she ain't gonna even realize it. But anyways, that's where strength comes from. Within yourself. If you're a believer in God, God will absolutely touch you and strengthen you. You know? And bring you back to where you are. Make you stronger than ever. You know what I'm saying? Jehovah means I will provide. You know? When I pray to God, I don't ask for wisdom. I don't ask for money. I don't ask for material. I don't ask for fame. I always ask God for strength. For strength. And when people see me out in the world and say, I can't put a nail on that young man. But I can tell he is strong, not only because he looks strong, but he is strong. And that is that. Drewize Topics. I am Drewize. Post a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And thank you for listening. Peace.